Hello. Hello, pretties. Welcome to my store. How y'all doing? I'm struggling today and haven't even started the video. I do want to note that I did buy a lot more than I did in Q2, but not nearly as much as I bought in Q1. My low buy, y'all just might as well just throw it out the window. But we'll go over it. I forgot to do this in Q2, so we're doing this. So anyway, I didn't explain myself. I just kind of jumped into it. Hello, pretties. Welcome to my store. Like I said, today is my whole update for Q3 of the year. And we're looking at a good mix of things. It's nothing too overwhelming. I didn't buy a bunch of palettes or anything like that. I did buy two, but it wasn't overwhelming. So there's that. All right. So we'll start out with Target. So I bought a couple of tools. I don't count that towards this. I bought two lipsticks. One of them is technically a tinted bomb, which is what I'm wearing right now from Lonnie. And what else? And I bought a powder. Okay, so this is a repurchase. I keep rebuying these. I saw it, so I just bought it. Which is good because I'm actually running low on my current one. So there's that. I bought these right here. I've wanted to try Jason Wu for a while, and then I was looking on their little bottle or whatever, and it said that this specific one can be used as a bullet lipstick, obviously, can be used as a cream blush, and as an eyeshadow. I haven't tried it to do like an all monochromatic look with this one yet. To be honest, there's a lot more orangey than it looked in the box, which is not my favorite, but it's a nice shade. I know I can pull it off. I just wanted it to be a little more neutral or more pinky, which is strange because just a little while ago I would have not wanted anything pink, but sure enough I did. And then this I thought was the blue lipstick, but it's actually a balm. It is quite hydrating, but I have only reworn it twice. This is a shade right here. It's a lot more pink than you would give it credit for. It's a lot deeper. Also, I apologize for the lighting. It's kind of awful, but I use natural lighting for the most part, and it looks like a storm is coming, so there's that. All right, moving along. Okay, so I made a Sephora purchase. Okay, I remember this one. Oh, by the way, at Target was $38. So for Sephora, this was $116 roughly. And I bought a perfume because I pretty much ran out of perfume, and I was going through their stuff, and I got this one from Clean because it's cruelty-free and whatever. And this is how much I have left. I don't love the scent. It's not bad. I just don't love the scent. It smells like, funny enough, clean fresh air. I know that it's not what it is. This is called Aqua Nerolum. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, but that helps. That's what it's called. It smells like fresh clean air, which is, I like it fine, but it's not my signature scent. But I needed a perfume, was running out, and it was the only one that I liked that they had, and I didn't want to buy a full size, so I'm gonna buy the little one. I did go to Sephora, and I was looking for a dupe for Lara Dos Santos Christmas, and this is what I ended up with. I ended up with this lip liner from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is very close to the shade once it dries down. So you see, it has kind of deep. I ended up with this one from KVD, which, by the way, this two right here have like almost no product. This in the shade the Female Glaze. And again, I was looking for a dupe for Christmas. This one's a little bit more berry colored. And then I got this one from Hourglass in the shade No Shade, because I can't find it. It's fancy, y'all. It really is. And I think this one was the closest one, the one from Hourglass, this one right here. And it was like a berry red kind of shade. Oh, this is in the shade At Night. At Night. Which is quite nice. These two were so expensive. I will say this one feels heavy, feels nice. It feels real nice. But these are the best I was able to come up with for that. Let's see, what else did I get on that Target purchase? Oh, sorry, Sephora purchase. Lip liner, blue lipsticks. I already talked about those. And oh yeah, I got this Fenty lip gloss as a 100-point perk, which is almost done. I'm not sure you guys can see how empty it is. So I'm excited for my project pan update that this is in. So cool. Okay, let's see. From Ulta, I made a purchase for $52. And I bought some skincare, which is like normal things that I would normally get. And I also bought a cream shadow, and I bought this one from Colourpop because I've been interested in cream shadows. This shade is nice. It's just, again, I thought in the picture it looked a lot more neutral, slightly warm, but y'all, this is a burnt orange. And again, I can't pull off the shade. It's just not what I wanted. So that was a bit of a disappointment. But overall, it's fine. It's just not what I wanted. I really wanted something more neutral brown. I think Colourpop might have discontinued these, which is unfortunate because I wanted to try more, but it's fine, I guess. All right, from Scott Barnes, I mentioned this before, they're having their huge sale. So I ended up buying 2 things from him. I bought okay, so this was $63 from Scott Barnes. So I bought this palette, which is normally retails for like $87 maybe. It's up there, it's in the 80s, which I was like, no way, I'm never gonna pay $80 for a neutral palette. By the way, this is a really nice neutral palette though, if you are considering it. I think he's like trying to get rid of all his, like, I'm confident that they're trying to like rebrand or like something, because they're like doing a massive blowout for the last couple of weeks, just trying to get rid of all their inventory. So see what's still available. If you're wanting to buy something, this is the time to do it. I got mine for 40% off. It's a really nice palette though. But they have other things. I really like their glosses. I like their the blushes from him. His brushes are chef's kiss. They're so good. But I really like this palette, so I got this one, and then I got the gloss. I think I needed just a little bit more to get free shipping, so I was like, whatever. This is called Coral Cabana, and it's a really nice, it says coral, and I mean, there's a slight warmness to it, but it's really like a salmon pink. It's almost clear. The one right here, it's almost clear. I think that's a better representation of what it looks like. So it does have like a brush applicator, which I know not everybody likes that, but his glosses are supposed to be really good for like putting on top of liquid lipsticks, which is why it has that brush applicator. I personally like to work lip glosses by themselves. I do from time to time pair on something, and if I am going to do that, those are really good ones. This is a good shade to do that with because it's kind of lighter. I have other shades from him that are quite pigmented, and you really should just wear that one by itself or with a lip liner, but whatever. All right, so that's what I got from Scott Barnes. Again, that was $63.50. And then from Sephora, I ended up buying a palette, and I needed a little bit more to get for shipping, so I ended up buying a mascara. So the palette was the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. I like Natasha Denona, but my issue with some of her other palettes in this like meaty size, like the $65 range, is that I feel like they can be a little bit monochromatic. I'm not paying $65 for a monochromatic palette. Like, that's ridiculous, insane. I'm not doing it. So that's like my main reason why I didn't want to buy glam, bronze, retro, or any of those. They just seem very monochromatic. But I like the Zendo. I think it had more variety, and I like it color story wise. You have the greens, the blues, the neutrals, the warms, and I thought it was a good mix. And I felt the same way about the Dream palette. I think you have a good mix of colors where you can really do a lot with it, and I really enjoyed it. I will say I'm still disappointed that this one creased, and I probably should have set my lid, and I didn't do that. That was my mistake. And knowing that it's a cream formula, like, I should have thought clearly, and I haven't really tried that look since. Trying to do like an all black smoky eye, but the black performed well in application. It was just us throughout the day. But that's my only complaint with this palette. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I've used every shade in here except for the two fun ones, which are the ones right here, for whatever reason. And I thought about using this multi-chrome shade a lot, and I never did. So this one is supposed to be a little more expensive because of the multi-chrome. It's $4 more expensive than normal, $69 versus $65. I still thought that was a good deal. And I had some I can't remember. I was able to get a good deal point-wise with Sephora by buying this, so I thought it was a good deal. So anyway, I bought this, and then I bought a mini of the Rare Beauty mascara because I heard really good things about it, and I actually really like it. I am wearing it today, not that you can tell because my eyes are tired. It's the end of the day, but still. All right, keep moving this. Okay, so that brings me to $75.55 for that. All right, and then this is my biggest purchase of the quarter, Rare Beauty, $166.60. I went all out, y'all. I really did. I bought yet again another mascara from Rare Beauty. This is the one that I've been using lately. Do you hear my dogs? I bought that. I bought the concealer right here, which is a little too light for me, but I can make it work. Let's see what else I got. I got the tinted moisturizer, which I actually really like. Something that I also really, really like is their foundation. I will say, look, this foundation feels like a tinted moisturizer. It has slightly more coverage than a tinted moisturizer, just slightly. Something because I wear glasses that I'm not sure that anybody else cares about this unless maybe you like to wear sunglasses. But again, it feels real lightweight. It has just slightly more coverage than a tinted moisturizer. So I really like it for that. And it blends really well with cream products, which again, we like, which I'm not surprised because Selena's Rare Beauty brand kind of, like, they love the whole cream thing. So of course it blends well with the cream products. But I'm not all mascaras do. Now, the thing that stands out for me about this foundation and about her tinted moisturizer is I wear glasses. So like I was saying, why am I rambling? I'm all over the place. When I wear glasses, my makeup's gonna pick up right here, right where the thing for my glasses is, right here. I'm wearing currently the tinted moisturizer from ColourPop. It happens. I'm aware of this. And honestly, you can't really see it because the glasses are gonna go right in that spot, and they're gonna cover that anyway. But for whatever reason, with this too, instead of getting massive like removal foundation, I get minimal to none at all. I don't know what it is about this formula. I don't know if it's the way I'm applying it differently. I do like leave my glasses once my makeup's done and I put my setting spray for a couple of minutes to like let it dry a little more. But I do that with all my foundations. I don't know if that helps or not, but for whatever reason, this is minimal when I wear the ones from Rare Beauty. I couldn't tell you why, but it just does. So that for me, that's a big one. I got the liquid highlighter from them. Really like this highlighter. And I was concerned that, because I do powder my under eyes, and then I thought, well, it's gonna powder a little bit over here, that it's gonna kind of take that away, but it doesn't. It shines through. And I do want to note that I wear really lightweight powders. I wear this one, and I wear the one from number 7. They're really, really lightweight. I don't know how it will work with a thicker powder, so just kind of put that out there. But it's so nice and lasts throughout the whole day, because I've worn this only, and I will still catch myself, and I'm like 10 hours later, and I'm like, man, like I'm just, and it's like a glow with it. It's not like an overwhelming, like with the powder highlighters where it's like, it's so nice and subtle, and I really, really enjoyed it. I was not expecting to like this as much as I did. The shade does come off a little dark. I think I have wanted to go a little lighter, but because I do have naturally tan skin, once I put my blush, it kind of blends really well, so it's not too bad. But it is a little dark for me. This is in the shade Transcend, and it's like a pinky gold, rose gold kind of highlighter. Really enjoy it. The cream bronzer, I really like this product. Again, I was afraid with this one, this in the second shade Happy Soul, I thought it was described as a cool toned, but it has a slight warmth to it. It's definitely more like a bronzer kind of thing. I really like it. I could recommend it. I like it more than the Milk makeup one, which I used that one for a long time. But my only concern is that this one's so hard to find, and it's kind of expensive. It does have a good amount of product, which is 0.25 ounces. But this was almost $30. And this one right here from ColourPop, this one has 1.1 ounces. I will say, I don't care for this shade. I should have gone a shade down, which is a more neutral yellowish tone. This one's a little too orange for my preference. But this one, I feel like blends just as easily. The formula is nice. Obviously, different, like you need to use a brush for this or your sponge, and this one you can just do it straight. I will say, this does not lift my foundation when I used it, so I really liked it. But this is like $15, and this one's $30. So it's like, it's hard to like, I don't know that I would repurchase this. I'll have to see how I feel about it after I'm done. I really wish I had a different shade of this, but I just think, I don't know, I'm like, they both have a similar effect. They both really last long, really long. Gaia, stop crying, mama. So, I don't know. I feel like the drugstore's done better. Or not better, but they have good alternatives for a cream bronzer or bronzer or whatever you want to call it. All right. Let's see what else. I think that, no, I did. I also got the tinted liquid lip balm. I didn't care for this. I think the balm powder was really strong, but the the pigment will like fade really quickly, but you can still feel the gloss. It was so strange. I'll have to try that one some more. And the liquid eyeshadow, I liked it. It was nice. It's just, it was a little patchy at times, and I feel like it took a lot of buildup, but I really only wore it that one time, so I feel like I need to try it some more before I can like really give out a good statement on it. So I will be having a whole update in about a month or so. Hopefully I'll give myself some time to try to mess with these a little more. Oh gosh, it won't come off. The shadow, ah, bitch. Those are my daughters, okay? I can call them that. All right, and then the last thing from Ulta Beauty, I got some skincare, which was repurchases. I got some hair products, which were repurchases. And then I got a perfume set, which is the one right here from Personal Cosmetics. I still haven't opened it. I'm waiting to finish this one right here, but I mentioned to you guys before that my favorite shade from Skylar got discontinued, and the shades that they have out right now, I don't particularly care. Like, not the shades, the scents that they have out right now, I don't particularly care for them. So I'm trying to find a dupe that's cruelty free, and so I decided to get this set from Pacifica. I've never, I mean, I have a cleanser from Pacifica that I like, but I haven't tried too many things from them. One, and two, that I actually like. Like, a lot of times I just try it once and I'm like, all right, I'm good, and I've tried something else. So I'm wondering if one, they'll be long lasting, because that's my biggest, like, I'm concerned that these are gonna be like body mists and they're like in and out. Although they do actually sell body mists, and then they also sell like perfumes, and I made sure to try to get the perfume set. This is supposed to be vegan and cruelty free, which Pacifica is cruelty free. I don't know that all of their items are vegan, but I know quite a few of their items are vegan, so I'm excited to try that. And then I've been seeing all these things about the ColourPop lip stain, so I want to try it. I know that it's supposed to be a dupe for the Fenty one. I liked it. I had a hard time like taking off the initial application, because you're supposed to like let it sit for a little bit and then like wipe the excess off. I was having a hard time wiping the excess off, but yeah. Also, I thought it was gonna be like a deeper shade, and it actually turns out to be quite orange, which I didn't particularly care for that. It's like an orangey red, and I wanted to be more like a I don't know, like a wine red. I don't know. Like I said, the photos online did not quite look the same, and of course it's Daymar. But overall, I liked it the one time I used it. I just need to use it some more. I don't have enough to form an opinion on it. Overall, let's see how much I spent. If I can. All right, I spent $593.90, so like $594. But now, granted, not everything was makeup. A lot of it was skincare, hair care, and other stuff. But you know, it's still a pretty penny. So a lot of it was perfume too. It was still a pretty penny. I'm not particularly overwhelmed by that amount. But yeah, now. Yeah, y'all know I already fucked this one up. Alright, so for priming, I was in a replacement only. I didn't really have I didn't buy any primer, so I guess we'll go with that. I do need to replace this one, but it's fine. For foundation, I was supposed to be in a no-buy. I bought two. For concealer, I was supposed to be replacement only. I bought one that was not a replacement. For powder, I was replacement only. Technically, I did replace them. I just bought a couple extra. Bronzers, I said it was fine with one or two. Just one. I don't think I bought any other bronzers this year, so I think I'm still in good in that. Blush, I suppose I only went if I have one or two. I didn't buy any blushes, so I was good on that. Highlighters, I supposed to be on a no-buy. So, setting spray replacement only. I'm doing pretty good still with that. This one's still going strong, so no worries there. For mascara, I was supposed to be replacement only. And I still have some in my backup drawer. So, yeah. I was doing the math. I have enough mascaras to not buy any next year. So, that tells you something. And I only use one mascara at a time. Eyeliner, I was supposed to be replacement only. That's not a worry. That's not something I care about. Single shadows. No comment. Eyeshadow palettes. No comment. I will say though, I think I might be able to just make it for eyeshadow palettes. I'm supposed to be at 30. I have decluttered some. I am planning on doing like a reshaping of one. I am planning on getting rid of my Panda palette at the end of the year, which I haven't really touched. So I need to make sure to use it the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks before my update. But yeah. Alright, lip liners are supposed to be replacement only. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. Gloss, I was supposed to only buy 1 to 3. That's 4 right here. And that's just this time. And this is supposed to be for the whole year. So, you know, I already fucked that one up. Tinted balms, I was supposed to be by 3 to 5. If y'all saw Q2, y'all know what I did. But I also bought this one. So, yeah, this one already went to shit too. Lipstick, that was one by 1 to 3. And these right here. And this is only Q3 and this is supposed to be for the whole year. No comment. And lip lipsticks, I was supposed to only buy 1 to 3 of those. Which I only bought the ones that I bought in Q1, I believe. I bought 3 then. And I think those are the only ones I bought since. So we're still good on that one, so long as Larry de Los Angeles does not come out with more for her interview release, which I'm pretty confident she will. So you know this number is also not gonna last. But if you were curious about what that looks like, yeah, I'm seriously debating going into a replacement only no buy next year, because my drawers are slightly overflowing. And it's not to say that I have too much makeup. If you saw my makeup inventory, at the middle of the year, you will notice I don't have that much makeup, and although I do bring a lot of stuff in, I do take a lot of stuff out. If you keep up with my empties and declutters, you will see that. However, I don't have a lot of storage for my makeup, period, and that's intentionally because I don't want to go too crazy. I posted a video a long time ago. I'll link it somewhere over there. I'm gonna be honest, it's not gonna be at Bribe this time, so you just gotta click the little I. Wow, did y'all hear that southern accent? I lived in Texas too long, y'all. Apologies for the shake. But I have 2 drawers underneath my makeup thing, and that's where I keep all of my makeup. My makeup has to fit in these 2 drawers. I'm not gonna buy additional storage. I'm one person. I am not a beauty YouTuber or whatever. This is just a hobby. So I can't go too crazy. That being said, it's getting a little out of hand. So I think I might have to go into a no-buy next year. And if y'all saw the last time I do a no-buy, which I'm sure most of you guys didn't, I don't do no-buys the same way that other people do. I do still bring stuff in. I just don't buy it. So if I get gift cards, the only thing I will buy is if it's a replacement. If I get gift cards, that's free for all. And then I try to get my boyfriend and my sister to buy me stuff on anniversaries and birthdays. So sometimes I'll buy something and then I'll tell them, hey, you gotta pay me back for this because this is what I want for my birthday. And that's how that works out. So it's not to say that I won't necessarily buy stuff. It's just because I'm not gonna have free range to just buy whatever, I'm gonna have to like take it down a notch and just really buy what I really, really, really want. That's all I have to say about that. I'm still considering it because I'm gonna be honest, this low buy for the last 2 years, it hasn't worked out. My collection is getting a little out of hand, like I said, and I'm not buying more storage. So that's all I gotta say about that. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. I would love to hear what you guys bought in the last 3 months that you guys found it really interesting. Please leave it down below. I love talking to you guys in the comment section, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.